In North America, no other factory program can claim the number of victories and championships during the last 20 years as Corvette Racing. 106 worldwide wins, 12 manufacturer and team championships, and 11 drivers' titles, all achieved with GM Power and the Corvette brand. The program launched in 1999 at Daytona, spearheaded by team manager Doug Fehan.
In the fall of 1996, I was working directly for Herb Fischel at what was then GM Racing. And we had both long held a dream of competing at Le Mans in something. And we were beginning to put the plan together for the brand new Corvette C5. Herb saw that as our opportunity. And he asked me to put together a program that would take us forward in GT racing, not only in the US, but on a global basis. And that's what kicked it off.
Fehan's success is down to his gift for spotting talent. The current driver lineup has over 50 years of combined experience in Corvette colours, with Englishman Oliver Gavin now in his 17th campaign.
There was quite a small group of people when I first started off, but now it's this very big organisation. The cornerstone of all of that has been, the likes of Doug Fehan, Gary Pratt, Doug Louth. All those people were there right at the very start.
It's become like a second family. Spent so much time together. And had a lot of good experiences. Lots of wins, lots of highs, lots of lows. Just like racing should be. For some reason, the big wins, just for me personally, means a lot more than championships.
Highs and lows are part of every driver's CV, but it's the marquee victories which the memories are made of.
The one that stands out the most is the win at Le Mans in 2011. Doing it in the way that it happened, with me being in the car there sort of late in the race there, to be in the car to make the pass for the lead. And I look back on that moment and I realize that successes after that, I've relied on that moment, that 3 hours in the car, to kind of pull me through tough times, on the racetrack.
The win here in 16 at Daytona, it has to be one of the most special victories I've ever had in my whole career. Just the way that whole thing unfolded. The two cars just battling it out wheel to wheel. After 23 and a half hours of racing, it was so intense. We had a little close moment down at turn one. Antonio passed me around the outside and I managed to sneak back by on the inside, and then we were still wheel to wheel coming to the line. I was leaping up and down in the seat. It was just extraordinary emotions.
Garcia and Magnussen were last season's IMSA GTLM champions. For the Dane, the momentum started at Virginia International Raceway in 2016.
That was a turning point for the three car at least. We were kind of in a slump and things didn't, for some reason we just couldn't put it together. But that race turned everything around, and since then we were super strong.
For his Spanish teammate Garcia, the 2017 Mobil 112 Hours of Sebring was the standout race.
I think Sebring last year, 17, was really, really special. This is the kind of race that everything went very smooth, and every time we were in the pits we were gaining positions. I was able to gain position on track too. Strategy was perfect, so very hard, but at the end, I was definitely exhausted, but it was probably the best hours of my career.
The Corvette legacy continues in 2018, with the team looking to take their C7R to yet more titles.
I've been lucky enough to be part of that team for 9 years now. Very happy to carry on, and let's hope this year is just a tiny bit better in some parts of the season, and let's make it so we can win some of these big races.